All right, got a 2004 Ford Escape. I was going to say jobs do come in clusters. I'm going to put it that way. Um, just like a week earlier, I had the same issue, and now similar symptoms are present. Little history: I never worked on this car before. Don't know nothing about it. I'm gonna start up, let you hear it, but it's pretty obvious once I start it up to move into the garage here, and I could see what was obviously what the problem is. So let me show you. Yeah, and the guy said, "Oh, I think I got an exhaust leak. How much you charge to put a catalytic converter on there?" I'm like, "Seriously, man? Like, let's diagnose it first, see what it is." But let me get my light. I'm gonna take this cover off of here. It's gonna be a 8mm. One's already missing. One in the corner. I'm not gonna tell you what I see, but I know you see it. I don't wanna be self-grandizing, but I wish people were just a little more truthful. Like if you don't know what's wrong with your car, just say you don't know instead of speculating. Why it needs a catalytic converter. It went from a catalytic converter to a flex pipe, from a flex pipe to, man, I gutted. He gutted the cats. Hold on, this is what he said. I gutted the cats, replaced the cats, and I'm like, there has to be a P420 code or 430 code. No check engine light. Okay, so there's no check engine light from what he's telling me. There's just an exhaust leak. Like, dude, okay. Anyway, so it's obviously spark plug shout out. It says that last car just did the Saturn view. Spark plug's actually gone. Coil needs to be replaced. Not a big deal. I'm just lucky it was a front bank and nothing more. That's that. First thing, oh wow. I was gonna try to put a spark plug in there, but it looks glazed on the edges there. Well, on the where threads are supposed to be. So I'm gonna have to put a Timesert in here, and I'm just so lucky that it's in the front bank. All right, so I got my new plug, got my Timesert, and I got my my device tool that I made here, so I can get down in little tight places. I made this in a previous video. So what's gonna happen? I'm going to tap the old hole with the new threads, and I'm going to put grease between the threads here to capture the metal shavings. Once I get it in there, get it all tapped all good and straight through, clean the area out, put some red Loctite on here on the Timesert, drive it in there till it stops, and I'm going to use another tool to flare out the edges here. Just give it a good couple, like 3 blows, something gentle, and that'll prevent it from backing out. Hopefully the thread lock is supposed to also keep it from backing out, so I'll be fine. Never had any problems after inserting these. So let's get to it. I'm gonna use a lot of grease on this one, huh? Get it started. Going in pretty free. Strange. Only thing, if this is going in like nothing. I mean, the only thing it could be is if this was already replaced before. I don't think. Let me push it down in there. Maybe I had to apply a little pressure to get it started. Yeah, I had to apply a little pressure. All right, so we got to start. Just clean the threads up, start over again. Starting pretty good. I'm gonna start up and let the compression shoot it out, see what happens. Alright, got my Timesert clean. I'm gonna put it in the correct way. The dimples are gonna sit up on top. Going in pretty smooth. I mean, another option could have been just putting it on the plug there, the spark plug, and just driving it down. But I didn't want the Timesert getting stuck on the plug. So once I'm gonna vacuum it out a little more. Seems to be flush. Metal shavings. Still a rigid end going in there. I take this tool here, flare out the back of it. So make it work. Here's the end result. Timesert sitting in there. It's flared out. I'll put the spark plug down in there and snug it down so I ain't got to worry about it coming back out. Got my new plug. Shoot it on down there. It's tight right there. Should be good to go. It shouldn't come out anymore. So the heat's gonna allow that thread lock to start working, and what am I looking for? Can't even talk. So the thread lock is gonna heat up, get tacky and hard. So you gotta worry about it coming back out. So our new coil. So the story is, like I said, I'm not perfect, but nor should I reserve names if the customer's not satisfied with it. But Firestone put plugs in this car a while ago, and this is what happened when I'm shot out. I mean, I know what happens, but that we'll make mistakes. But I mean, I've been seeing a lot of these shops making a little too many mistakes. But then again, they get more volume than I do. Hell, I just did a warranty job. I mean, somebody can say, well, you know, Brad put my brakes on my car and it's squealing. But, you know, it's taken care of, right? I know they go through a lot of technicians, and can't really keep technicians on hand. Things happen. All right, let's start it up. It should clear up. It's in there. I'm gonna let it do its thing for a little bit. In the meantime, we'll pull up some live data. So I'm going to the bidirectional portion of it. The cylinder 4 that was cylinder 4 that was misfiring. If I want to check in, like came on, and I know it's hard to get forward to show misfires. One thing I do is find the misfire graph, and I'm going to pull that up once I find that. It's going a lot better now, but it'll start missing down low. All right, let me get everything pulled up. It should be in PCM. Active test. I might be in here. If not, then I might need to go to hot function. But normally you'll find a misfire graph, or it'll be gosh, I can't remember the name of it. It should come up. This should be in here. I'll check that. Coast long, fan control, SPARK advanced, alpha test mode. No. Let me look around. Okay, so it's in the service feature here. So service, powertrain, and then power balance. Oh yeah. Okay. So here, this is how I normally look for misfires on Fords. So when it drops off, that indicates there is a hard miss going on, like 3. They're like they did right there is a hard miss. I'm gonna rev it up and get it to misfire, and you'll see it. It'll start doing it. It's missing now. It's subsided. So cylinder 4 still, or 6. But all I'm seeing be going to cylinder 4, the cylinder we worked on. It's getting way better though. I just gotta. Cylinder 2. Oh, that's. Oh yeah, we're getting there. We're good. Idling so much better now. Alright. So 1 minute later, we got good reading. Is running real smooth. No more misfires. I mean, you see some hiccups here and there, but that's nothing. That's you're gonna. I haven't experienced it. I'm not feeling anything like something like that little drop off at 1. I'm not feeling anything. But anytime this is the all-tail. Yes. So anytime somebody has like a misfire, Fords are horrible with being able to gather misfire information. Like when you drive it, it's not going to tell you in some cases that it's misfiring unless you have a cylinder misfiring, like the coil is faulty or something. And this is one good method here. Go to a power balance test. It'll measure the drop off in cylinder contribution. So if I guess what happens if it doesn't see a certain amount of voltage during I guess the collapse of the coil, then it's going to indicate that it's a drop off, or if it sees too much, or if it's not getting certain feedback. But either way, this is a good fix.